Morning guys, Alex here again. Today we're going to be going over doing an arms workout today. Had a lot of my friends and some people at my work ask me what I do for arms, what kind of workouts I do. Actually, I don't do a whole lot. I get a lot, my triceps on shoulders and chest day, and then I hit my biceps a lot inadvertently on back day. So about every other week I hit arms, and it's really not a heavy workout. As you can see, I mean, kind of got some size there, right? But it's more focused on hypertrophy and getting reps in when I do arms day. Obviously I like to start out with a nice warm up to get the blood really flowing, just like doing chest day every other day. Usually just take a couple, maybe 10-pound dumbbells, just do a couple reps, or about 10 to 15 straight out in front of you. Try not to rock too much, just really get the pump going. Like I said, you're not trying to do a bunch of weight right now, you're just trying to get the pump going. And then after I do about 10 to 15, I'll stick my arms, keep my elbows aside, start doing the curls on the outside a little bit. Cool. Really just trying to get the blood moving. Right now it's about 5 o'clock in the morning, so been up for about half an hour, getting work stuff around and getting mentally ready, prepared for the day. Cool. I still got to go to work today. Unlike some of the other businesses, I work in the auto repair industry, so considered essential business by the Department of Homeland Security. Yeah, because really thought they had a say so in that, huh? Let's see here. I mean, in case you're wondering, that's for the coronavirus scare. Trying to prevent the spread of the disease, which is I completely agree with. So don't get me wrong there. Right now I'm just doing kind of a routine, get the blood flowing to my joints and my shoulders to prevent injury, making sure everything's just kind of loose and warmed up. Cool. And then I'll just kind of hit right into it. I'll start out with it's like a progressive set or a stair set where I do 15 reps with some certain weight dumbbells, then jump straight to 12 and then 8, increasing as you go, with relatively no break in between those rest sets of reps. And then after you hit the 8, then you break about 90 seconds and then do the same thing just backwards. And like I said, nothing really heavy, just doing some 20s. Kind of really trying to rock too much at the beginning, but really just 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 11, 12. That was 20s, so jump up to 25s. There's a train in the background. I don't know if you can hear that. It's pretty loud. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, See, it's getting a little bit harder for me. 8. There we go. Whew. Like I said, it's all about time under tension and hypertrophy for John. So just making the muscle fibers mad, overloading them with relatively no break in between. You want to do that with muscle groups like arms. Biceps are stubborn. Calves are another one you can do it with. Just because they're a stubborn muscle that doesn't want to, depending on a couple of things, it's harder to get growing. You can see, starting to get flooded. Don't do that. Some guys do ask me when I'm at the gym or at work if I'm too heavy or how much I can curl. Like I said during the last video, sorry I can't see my face there. Like I said during my last video, I really don't do too heavy. Anything involving this arm and elbow when it comes to curling. And it's in my last video. I don't know if you can really see that, but there's a scar right here. I had to have surgery. Put my bicep tendon back on, attached to my elbow and my forearm. So yeah, popped that off a couple years ago. That was not fun. But ever since then, I'm still trying to grow and get that healed. Like I said, it is a struggle. Kind of changed the way I work out as I'm getting kind of older here. I realize that I'm not as bulletproof as I once thought. And I do have to take certain measures to make sure I don't overdo it or don't do something stupid again. So, and then just in case you didn't see my last video, I popped that off doing deadlifts watching Shark Week, because instead of paying attention to my form when I was doing the deadlifts, I was watching Shark Week and popped it right off. So yeah, that's why it's very important to focus, especially when you're doing heavy weights, on your workout and not your surroundings. So. Try not to break one. Head back down. Like I said, we're gonna do 8, then 12, then 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, My Little Pony bouncing ball in front of me. Almost tripped on it. You see that it's definitely hard. Even these little dumbbells, just the type of workout I'm doing, can get the best of you, so don't underestimate it. Find out where you want to start. If you do find you can't get as many reps as you thought going down or going up, drop down 5 pounds and just keep doing the same. So like say you got stuck during the middle set at 12 reps and you found yourself only doing about 8 without just ripping them up. don't be afraid to drop the weight 5 pounds back and finish out that set with those weights. So, it's still early for me, sorry. You know, got a nice, good blood flow. I'm gonna do some triceps next. Kind of the same concept. I'm gonna do a progressive set again. Almost like a skull crushers, but with dumbbells instead, because I do not have a skull crusher bar here. I have a barbell, but that requires kind of too much strain for where I want to put my arms. That barbell just kind of holds your wrist straight, and it can cause extra arthritis pain or not tendon pain, but just kind of joint pain in your wrists when you're holding it that close. Same thing with doing close grip decline or close grip bench press. Sorry. Doesn't really feel too good. Kind of try to stay away from things that hurt joints in your body. General rule of thumb. If it hurts the joint bad enough, it means it can be causing some damage, especially if you put a bunch of weight on it. So, not all pain is good pain. Cool. Now with these, it's almost like a skull crusher / tricep kickback, except I'm laying down on the bench. You'll see here just a second. Really try to focus on keeping your body and your elbows pointing straight at the ceiling. And just go up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Jump straight to the next set of dumbbells. So on this, it almost feels like an imaginary rubber band. It's holding your elbows kind of together a little bit and point at the ceiling. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Last set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Same concept, just progressive sets. No breaks in between. It helps if you get stuck or you feel like you're getting stuck on one of your reps, towards the end especially. To get me through what I do is get mad. You can see I'll make an angry face, which is kind of what everybody does, but instead of getting mad at the weights, picture someone that I'm just really not happy with their current state of time. Someone that's, could be someone I know well, but we got in a fight recently, or maybe it's someone at work, a boss, whatever it is, just get really mad. It helps me release, as well. All that pent up anger, I usually get it out when I work out, so definitely helps. Just another words of advice from me, if you'll take them. Cool. Okay. There's a mess in here still. It's almost springtime. You can see here. Gotta do some spring cleaning. Like I said, this is kind of what I'm working with here. I got the gym set up with my dumbbells, and then mixed together with my woodworking shop. I do like to make cutting boards, as you can see. Got some in the works. And over here, obviously this is my garage. We got the storage again for the kids' stuff. Got basketballs, a random HRE wheel. I don't know why I have that. A Halloween corner, which is actually in the midst of my wife moving that all inside somewhere. I'm not sure where she's gonna put that. And then the corner of stuff that needs thrown out or put in a yard sale. So kind of got to go through that this spring, as that's quickly approaching here. And then over here, my Pabst Blue Ribbon. Yep, PBR, right? Everybody's got to have one of those. It's a really old sign. So, okay, cool. Cool. Now I'm just doing the same thing, going back down. Nice. Cool. So, as long as you're pushing yourself, you should feel a little bit of a burn on both sides. Now I'm going to go back to biceps. We're going to do a hammer strength. On this set, I'm going to pick a weight. And I call them 4-set 5s or 5-set 5s. It's like basically just you're going to do 25 total reps, but you're going to do sets of 5 with about 5 seconds of a rest in between. But instead of dropping the weight or anything, I'm going to hold it right here. Not all the way down, just right here at the bottom. So I still have a little bit of tension in my biceps. And count 5, do 5 more reps. 5 more reps. 5, just hold it, just a nice hold. It's going to get that nice tear and break stuff down. And it's going to really make your biceps angry, for lack of a better word or term. It's best to start with a weight that you can get. If that set of 25 feels easy, you can always go up afterwards. I do that sometimes. It just depends on the day. Like I said, I only work out my arms maybe every other week. So, I mean, shame on me. I need to keep better track of where I'm at with my arms. I don't. I have a log upstairs. Forgot to bring it down. Shame on me again. But I don't want to track back upstairs and wake the family up right now. So just kind of wing it and try to remember, and I can write it down later. So why it's important to log your workouts is because you can be doing the same sets, the same weight, and not realize it from week to week. No one has a perfect memory. I mean, maybe some of you do, I don't know, but I definitely don't. So it helps to write things down. Here we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like I said, just really hold it at the bottom. 1, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. It really feels the burn right about here. Just keep going. Push yourself through it. 21, 22, 23, 4. Cool. And what you'll feel with this is you're gonna really feel it on the outside of your arm, forearms a little bit, kind of in your delts a little bit, just kind of where you're hitting. Your shoulders are kind of stabilizing your arms right now. So you definitely get those kind of accessory muscles twitching off there. Arm day, shoulders will get hit a little bit. Like I said, every workout you do chest, you're gonna get your triceps and shoulders a little bit. Sometimes you'll even get a little bit of your lat when you do chest. On back day, you're gonna get your arms, obviously. Sometimes you're gonna get your legs a little bit doing deadlifts. So I mean, that's why it's so important. At least for me, I do specific areas each day. Full body workouts are good if you're trying to cut, and just I guess work on just getting tone. But if you're trying to build mass, size, and strength, you really just need to focus on one area per day. Make sure you really get that, at least for me, 48 to 72 hours of rest in between hitting that muscle group again. Otherwise, you're just going to keep breaking it down, and not building it up, not giving your body enough time to recoup. Unless you're taking steroids or something like that, then of course, that's the whole purpose of that, is to help your body build itself back up like that. So, fortunately, I do not have that kind of money, nor do I have that desire to use steroids. So, plus my wife would kill me if I did steroids. Cool. I'm gonna hit it one more time, but I'm just gonna stick with that same weight. It did feel really good. Like I said, if you're working out along with me, feel free to go up if you want to go up, or if that felt kind of hard. I mean, as long as you got the 25, I would just wait and just take a breather, and we'll move on to the next workout. Like I said, I'm gonna hit this one again really quick. Oof. Okay. Weight's all over the place here. Let's start racking them back up. So forgive me for the dead silence. Like I said, this is only my second video. Time making a video, so sometimes there's gonna be dead silence because I really don't know what to say. So next we're gonna move on to seated over the head press, dumbbell press. It's pretty self-explanatory what we're gonna do. Kind of just heavy set. It's not that heavy, but I'm gonna do 15 reps, break, 12 reps, break, then 8 with the drop set. So what a drop set is, you do your 8 sets. Ooh. I'm gonna bang around upstairs. Do your 8 reps, excuse me, and you drop to that weight that you did for 12 and do 8 more reps without a rest in between. Like I said, we're just focusing on making that muscle angry and hypertrophy and time under tension. And try to find a bench, somewhere to sit wherever you're at. Or you can really try to focus on keeping your back straight as possible. And then kind of grab the weight as easy as you can, like so. And arch your back, and then kind of just extend up. I always popped. Depending on what you have as you go up, it can be harder to get that over your head. So sometimes in this workout it does help to have a spotter, at least hand you the weight. Fortunately, I do not have a spotter. As you can see, I'm working out early in the morning before anybody's awake. Plus, I have 3 daughters and my wife, so I really don't ask for a spotter. I mean, they're not really into heavy lifting. So, yeah. So this next set, that was just 40, just to kind of get warmed up. This next set I'm going to do, we're doing, I'm going to jump up to 60 for 12. Actually, no, I'm going to go to 55, because I haven't done this in a while. Just in case you're just beginning, you're doing this workout before, I like to just kind of rest it on one leg, get under it with my palms, lift it up, and watch your head. Can't tell you how many times I've hit my head with a dumbbell. It's very upsetting. And this one we're not going to rack back up because this is what we're going to use to drop back down to in a second. Remember, we're going to do a drop set. So we just did 12 of those. We're going to go up to 65, do 8, and then drop that immediately. Not drop it, but put it down, and then grab that 55 back and 8 more. So that's what a drop set is. Whew. Kind of stressed out today. My boss is coming in to tell me how much or how bad I am. I guess you could say. I don't know if he's really saying that, but pretty much he's saying that. You know, he's like, hey, why is this, and this happening? Why aren't you doing this, and this? Can't say too much because, yeah. Just a lot of things going on in my head right now. So, cool. This is why I work out and helps relieve or release some of that built up stress. Like I said, once again, just be careful. Use heavier weights. If you're going heavy, make sure you don't overdo it. Make sure it's something you definitely can handle over your head without smacking yourself in the head. So it does not feel good. So just be careful if you're doing this at home. Yep, see, I just smacked myself in the ear, so that did not feel good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. That drop. Immediately got the 5. Ooh. Feels good. Like I said, if you're trying these workouts at home or even at a gym, please be careful. Use a spotter if you can. I don't, because I'm an idiot. That's fine. I'll take that. I just hit myself in the ear. Just stunned for a second, but if anything, it just motivates me. I feel that makes me mad at the dumbbell. Helps me force through and focus actually better. Like I said, just find something that works for you as you're working out. Just stay focused. If your head's not in it, your muscles aren't in it either. And that's, honest to God, that or you're gonna get hurt. So just make sure you're focused. So the thing you can see I'm doing is alternating between bicep, tricep, bicep, tricep. It's to kind of give that muscle group some time to relax and get recouped, get some more energy back in it, not fatigue. That way you can go back to doing the heavy thing on the next one. So if I just kept hitting bicep, 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 and then tricep, 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 I might not see those gains in weight that I want to see because the muscle's fatigued and having enough time to rest. Unless I want to lengthen my workout out to like 2 hours, which I really don't agree with. But everything works differently for everybody, so everybody's body type's a little bit different, obviously. So what works for me might not work for you. What works for someone bigger like Eddie Hall or Brian Shaw might not work for you or me either. So like I said, everybody's a little bit different. You just gotta find kind of what works for you. So next we're gonna do, honestly, this is one of my favorite workouts. Some people call them 21s. Some people, I like to call them lucky 7s. Why, I don't know. It's really like a burnout set for your biceps. So you're gonna take a weight and you're gonna come up halfway, the dumbbells, do that 7 times, and then really stop on that 7th rep. And you're gonna go get that upper part for 7. And after you hit 7, you're gonna come back down and do 7 full extensions. And you're really, really gonna feel it. So you're gonna wanna start out with a smaller weight. It's gonna feel stupid. I'm probably gonna look stupid doing it, so I'm gonna do a lighter weight at first because I haven't done this in a while. Please don't make fun of me. If you want to, I really don't care. I can take a joke. So, like I said, my last video, comments, even if they're heckling me, that's fine. It's all encouraged. Like I said, this is my second video. So any motivation, whether it's negative or positive, is welcome or encouraged. Or any tips or pointers about making these videos, please feel free to write in the comments below. Thank you. Like I said, it's gonna look really goofy. I'm just doing some 10s. But you're gonna see for a few seconds here of doing this, it's gonna not feel, it's either gonna feel really good, depending on if you like that pain, or not feel good at all. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. You're gonna stop, and you're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And you're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like I said, I haven't done this in a while. That was really easy. Kind of disappointing, you could say. I'm gonna shake it out for a little bit. And then I'm going to go straight to 15s, do the same thing. Sorry, I don't know if you can hear that in the video, it's really high pitched noise in the background. Probably someone's brakes driving by. Everybody in this neighborhood, I swear, has to be at work at like 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning, so everybody's leaving by like freaking 5:30 to head into town, the big city, or wherever they work. Everybody kind of commutes. I commute, so. Okay, so I'm gonna go up to the 15s. Ooh, felt good. Okay. I wish I had a pulley system. Like I said, normally I would do arms at the gym. I do work out at Planet Fitness sometimes. Right now, they are shut down for the coronavirus, so can't do that. Like I said, I have dumbbells. I like to do a pulley workout, a pull down workout for my triceps, but unfortunately I don't have that, so I'm gonna do a workout. I don't know if anybody else does it, but I've never seen anybody do it. It's kind of the same thing I was doing a second ago, except I'm gonna put my hands this way instead of this way for triceps. Try to target a different part of the tricep. So tricep, there's three different heads of your tricep, right? So I'm gonna try to hit that. Bicep too, right? There's two different bicep heads, so bicep and tricep, that's what they call that. Yeah, I'm just gonna try to focus on a different spot. Like I said, it's definitely important. Like I said, you can see here as my workout was going, we did the hammer strength curls, or hammer curls, and we did the open face curls. And you can see when I was doing my very first workout, I was kind of rotating, just to try to get that twist. Any motion, a complex motion like that will help tear up some of that muscle as well. Because what you're doing when you're working out, people don't realize is you're tearing down the muscle fibers, breaking those little muscle fibers. Just enough, not tearing them completely, obviously, that's not good, but just tearing some of those little muscle fibers, and when they heal, they're basically swelling, they're getting bigger, depending on if you want to break it down to science, depending on your human growth hormone levels, you'll actually, you'll grow new ones, new muscle fibers as well, just depending on how much human growth hormone you have and kind of where you're at in life. But generally speaking, it's the same muscle fiber and it's just getting swollen. So it's building itself bigger because, hey, it says, hey, you're using me more. I need to get stronger, right? Right. It's a constant battle with your muscles. So that's why you'll see those plateaus where you hit plateau because your muscle's like, hey, I got this. It's fine. We don't need to do anymore. So you need to throw a curveball at it. It's like, oh yeah, well, I'm gonna do more weight, or oh yeah, I'm gonna do a different workout and hit you differently. And you're basically just, if you think of your muscle like an enemy that you're trying to play pranks on and throw curveballs at, try to confuse it. That's how I think of it. So you're just trying to confuse the muscle so you don't plateau as much. When you plateau, you don't go up in weight. You don't really see an increase in size, and it's just frustrating, and no one wants to do that. You can go to the gym months and months and not see anything, and that's honestly why a lot of people stop going to the gym, because they're not seeing any improvements or any results. And yeah, just you gotta mix it up a little bit. So I said try new things. This workout can be a little dangerous, so I don't suggest it unless you are ready for it. The only reason it's dangerous is because you turn your hand this sideways, so you're holding it with the tips of your fingers and your thumb right over your face, which, like I said, I've been hitting the head with a dumbbell. I hit myself in the head with 45s a couple years ago. I had a huge dent in my forehead for about a month. It was pretty embarrassing. I was like, how'd you get that mark on your forehead? I was like, drop the dumbbell on my head. So yeah, so it does happen. It can happen, so just be careful. It's a form of skull crusher, and there's a reason they call it skull crusher. So. Zootala.